So again, this is Visual Studio, and the name of the app I use on my final is, I think, was DLL file. So I'm gonna demonstrate how I did my application on Visual Studio. Again, creating DLL file, and it's all about demonstration. So I kind of like um to link the library DLL in Visual Studio. The first thing I did was to create a project. I named it DLL and then consume it from another application, like console application. The process involved two main projects within the same solution, which I did. So the demonstration I'm going to use is for C# as the programming language, as it provides a straightforward way that helped me create the reference there in the Visual Studio. In Visual Studio. So the first thing I did was create the solution in the class library DLL. I opened the Visual Studio. On the start screen, I click create project, new project. In the project temple search box, I type class library. I selected class library for C# and click next. I name my project and the solution DL demo, and I create. Then I click create. After then, I prompt. I kind of like. I think I can. The second step was I created the console application to use the DLL, which I right click on the solution in the solution explorer. I select add new project. In the project template, I search for console and selected console app for C#. I named the project, and I make sure it placed in the same solution file that, and then I created, and then I click create. The third step was I added reference the DLL in the project solution explorer. I right click on the dependencies node and select add project reference. In the reference manager dialog, I went to project and I tap. So the fourth step was I kind of like call the DL methods from the console application. I open the program in the calculator app project. Then I add the code to the main method to initiate the calculator class and call it whatever I wanted to call it. The fifth step was I run the application in the Solution Explorer. I right click on the calculator app project and select set as startup project. I press F5 on my computer, and I click the run button to start the application. So the last thing I did was the console window appeared. So that was how I created my DLL file. So with that being said, the application is kind of like easy to use now that I'm getting used to it, because going with the example, with the professor's example, I'm kind of like getting used to the Visual Studio, especially with the Solution Explorer. It gives you a lot of option. With the toolbox, it gives you everything you need is there. At the top of the window, you see file, exit, view, um, all of that stuff up there. You see the run button where you can execute, and go from there. So I believe like the application, the example, everything you need actually, when you Google it, you can see whatever answer you want But again, the recordings in the class kind of demonstrate everything that anyone needs to complete their assignment. So I basically didn't even go to any um, Google or any outside like a search engine. I just went over the videos over and over again, and then I made sure that I understood everything. So yeah, this is me perusing, like checking my work, and went to the help section where I know I can whatever I want I can type. I went to the I think I went to the project where I can see add whatever I want to add. The GIP I see respiratory, the view where I can add solution explorer, where I can do oh if I add it it's gonna come up with a window. I can go there, rename the name of my project if I want, and see the solution I'm using, which is C sharp, and then just checking, you know. So that's my form box window right there, the one in white. And then if you want to launch it, you can come back here and launch and close the window that you're working on. So it's basically kind of like when you get in doing a lot of practice, I mean, you would get used to it. I mean, I'm not perfect in it right now, but at least I'm having an idea how it works, and then it's kind of going with the examples, like I said. So yeah, this is the result of what after I run it. So yeah, that's the result, and then I think that's basically it. You can save your work, and then afterwards you can go back to the where you can see all your work on the Visual Studio app, and then you can choose whatever you want to choose, or if you want to start a new project you can start it, which is very cool. Save your work and then do whatever you want to do with it. Yep, I think that's all I have for today for demonstration on my final project. Yeah, thank you.